Compare 5 over 6, 6 over 7, and 7 over 8. To compare these three fractions, we must first find the lowest common denominator, which is same as finding the lowest common multiple for 6, 7, and 8. To do this, we find the prime factorization for all three denominators. For 6, we factor 6 so that one of its factors is a prime, preferably the lowest. In this case, 2 times 3, where 2 and 3 are prime. For 7, we have 1 and 7, since 7 is already a prime. For 8, we have 2 times 4, where 2 is a prime and 4 can be factored more. That is 2 times 2, where both 2 and 2 are primes. So the prime factorization of 6 is 2 times 3. The prime factorization of 7 is 1 times 7. And the prime factorization of 8 is 2 to the third, which means the lowest common multiple for the denominators 6, 7, and 8 is the product of all the prime factors with the highest exponent. In this case, that would be 2 to the third times 3 times 7, which is equal to 168. Which means we can write the equivalent fraction for 5 over 6 that has a denominator of 168. We could also write the equivalent fraction for 6 over 7 that has a denominator of 168. And again, we can write an equivalent fraction for 7 over 8 that has a denominator of 168. To do this, we need to find a number that when multiplied by 6 gives us 168. And we see that 6 times 28 is equal to 168, which means we have to multiply the top 5 times a number to give me the numerator of the equivalent fraction. And since we multiply the bottom by 28, we have to multiply the top by 28. And 5 times 28 is equal to 140. Therefore, the equivalent fraction of 5 over 6 with a denominator of 168 is 140 over 168. For the next fraction, 6 over 7, we need to find a number that when multiplied by 7 gives us 168. And since 7 times 24 gives us 168, we multiply the top by 24. And 6 times 24 gives us 144. And finally, for the last fraction, we need to find a number that when multiplied by 8 gives us 168. And since 8 times 21 gives us 168, we need to multiply the top 7 times 21, which is equal to 147. And since 5 over 6 is equivalent to 140 over 168, and 6 over 7 is equivalent to 144 over 168, and 7 over 8 is equivalent to 147 over 168, comparing 5 over 6, 6 over 7, and 7 over 8 is the same as comparing 140 over 168, 144 over 168, and 147 over 168. And to compare these three fractions, we need only compare the numerators, and that is, the largest numerator will tell us what the largest fraction is. In this case, 144 over 168 is larger than 140 over 168, and 147 over 168 is larger than 144 over 168, which means 6 over 7 is larger than 5 over 6, and 7 over 8 is larger than 6 over 7.